So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Colton Posey Fishing. So today I am super excited to share with you something that is behind me. This is an Avid Vertex 20, okay? This is a 20-foot, 5-inch aluminum bass boat. This joker's 95 inches wide. This thing is super wide. Now, here's the thing. I haven't got to take it out on the water. What I like to do for you guys is when I first get a boat, I give you my first impressions. I break down likes and dislikes that I already find on a boat, whether I have some or I don't have some. And I try to give you the most honest review that I can, exactly what's going through my mind. No, I don't have a boat deal, and I'm not going to have a boat deal because I like to use what I want to use and be able to tell you guys exactly what I think about it. And that way you can make your own decision on what you want to buy. So either way, stay tuned because this is something you definitely don't want to miss. So first thing, as always, we're going to start out with the outside. And also, guys, if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. It's a great way to help support the channel. Like this video also. I'm always giving you my honest opinion when it comes to reviews. Also sharing a lot of fishing tips and goofy stuff. If you like goofy fishing content, make sure to subscribe because I'm posting stuff weekly. Let me know what you think about the boat down below, or let me know, what boat brand you prefer, especially for aluminums. So first, let's talk about the trailer. So you can kind of choose what you want, but I went with the tandem axle trailer. I didn't go with aluminum. I just didn't think I needed it. So, I just didn't go with aluminum. But one of the main things that got me right off the bat, those black, tow ropes that we use to winch our boat up and stuff, this isn't that. It's an ugly yellow, but I'm not in it for the looks because this thing right here, this is a heavy duty strap. So you don't really have to, I don't think I'm gonna have to worry a while about this thing fading or breaking or replacing or anything like that. So, that's a big thing. But, whether it's yellow, purple, blue, orange, it doesn't matter as long as it's tough. And they definitely put a good strap on this. So that's pretty cool. Now on mine, I ended up getting the matching spare down below. So, just in case anything happens, so you can add that on, take it off if you don't want it or whatever the case may be. And then obviously, like I said, I went with the tandem axle trailer. These are oil hubs, so there's really no maintenance to it at all. Just watch for leaks and stuff like that. But I went with the dual disc brakes. I like having brakes, and when I want to stop, I want to be able to stop. So I always factor that stuff in. Now on the back here on the trailer, it just got the ratchet tie downs. I added them on. I really like it. Makes it super quick, super easy. Regular plug right here at the back. I like the regular plugs better than the switches or anything like that, simply because I know that I put it in, I know it's working, so, everything's good. The only thing I gotta watch for is that little rubber seal. If it ever messes up, super easy fix. So now that we're done talking about the trailer, let's talk about how I got it rigged back here in the back. So I ended up going with two 8-foot Raptors. I haven't never run Minn Kota Raptors, and I'm super excited to run these and see exactly how they do. Now, these doesn't run off of one pump system like Power Pole does, or like you can get for Power Pole. This is 2 pumps, but super excited to use them, period, because I fish a lot of shallow water. I'm a shallow water power fisherman, so these things are going to come in handy. Secondly, we're going with the Yamaha Show. This is my first time running a Yamaha. If you watched my Nitro video, you know that I was absolutely disgusted with my Mercury. It's not that it did not run good, that it did not get me from point A to point B, because it absolutely did. But I do not like the fact that Mercury paints with cheap, crappy paint, and then the foot paint starts peeling off. I do not like that at all. I don't think Yamaha has that issue. We're gonna find out, but I like the quieter motors. I know Yamaha is a quieter motor. This is a 175 Show. It's the biggest motor you can run on the Vertex. They say the speeds are anywhere between 63 to 65, and I'm gonna give you an on the water test and my break-in procedure and all that stuff. So be looking for that video. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed down below. New videos drop every Monday at 4 o'clock. Now the other thing that we've done, we've got the Bob's hydraulic jack plate, okay? No TH Marine, Bob's hydraulic jack plate. Heard a lot of great stuff about Bob's, so I'm excited to run the jack plate. We can get up on pad in super shallow water. better performance, better speed, better gas mileage, the whole 9 yards. Why not put a hydraulic jack plate on it? But one of the cool things is I actually like this cap. This is a TH Marine gas cap. The TH Marine gas cap's back here at the back. I like the way it all just bolts up together right here. Super easy putting gas in it, which should be for any boat. But you know, the only thing I am a little concerned, I'm guessing that this is sealed very, very well, but you know, backwash, I kind of worry about it. But the more I got to looking at the boat and thinking about it, you've actually got a lip right here that comes up that's kind of channeled all the way around the boat. And I believe what's supposed to happen is as the water rolls up, the theory is it's going to hit this right here, this bar that runs across. It's going to hit up under here. It's going to kick down. It should. In theory, like I said, I haven't put it in the water, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to even like this boat. One thing for sure, you putting all my stuff in it and getting to actually like move around in the boat and stuff, I think I'm going to absolutely love it. The cool thing about Avid is too, they come with a lifetime hull warranty. So that was one of the biggest sellers to me, is having a lifetime hull warranty. But you know, I want that smooth ride and all that other stuff. But in the room, I don't want to lose room, and this thing's got room, so we're fixing to jump in it. So I want to talk to you guys who own a trailer or you're looking for a trailer. And what type of trailer you may be asking. I'm talking about like whether that's a marine trailer, a utility trailer, a car trailer, enclosed car trailer, specific trailers for dirt bikes, four-wheelers, any of that stuff. Any kind of trailer you can imagine. There's a company called Tolo. What Tolo specializes in is allowing you who has a trailer that's been sitting in your yard forever, whether that's a marine trailer or any of that, whether it goes to a specific boat or anything, and you haven't been using it, that is a way for you to make passive income. What Tolos allows you to do is to post that trailer on their website, and individuals who may be looking for a trailer to borrow for a day or two, whether that's to haul stuff off, haul a car, a dirt bike, a four-wheeler, maybe their trailer broke down and they got a tournament coming up and they need to get their boat to the lake and they need a specific trailer. You can get on there and list your trailer for rent at a specific price that you choose, and that allows people in your area to put in their area and search out that trailer and rent from you. So yes, there's no dealing with people in suits and people trying to upsell you a bunch of crap, and Tolos offers protection for your trailer so you don't have to worry about your investment. So either way, guys, go to tolos.com and check them out. So starting out throughout the entire boat, as you can see, I got the sea decking. I got like that khaki looking color. I just figured it would be easy on your feet. I like fishing barefooted, so that's, I don't think it'll get too hot. Now, one thing I did forget to mention, I got the Sea Star hydraulic steering. Obviously need that easy steering. Here, got huge back compartment. You got your pumps right here for your Raptors. Right up under here, like back in that back area, that's the charger, the onboard charger. And the receptacle, the coolest thing is, it's right there, easy access. Now we've also got the breaker system over there, that little red switch you see over there. And then all our batteries is right back here, and then obviously our gas tank, everything tied up, all welded aluminum all the way through. Everything is welded together. Now, one of the other cool things is I've already loaded this boat down with everything, because every video I've seen, the boat's been empty and you can't really tell how much storage is in it, how big the compartments is. So that's the reason I wanted to go ahead and integrate my stuff in it. That way you have a reference when you're looking at it. So one of the first compartments right here, you know, I've already got all my stuff from my other boat in here, and this Joker's empty, if that tells you how much storage is in here. But you know, if you compare my hand, you know, you can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Plano boxes in there. So, you know, we'll just use it for Brad. He can put all his camera equipment stuff in there. I got the other side loaded, so you'll get a little better idea of how big it is. Now we've got the live wells in the middle. These are huge live wells, huge live wells. I mean, I can, my whole forearm in there. Recirc, pump out, all that stuff. So, you know, good solid live wells. Got all my coil tags and stuff in there. Right there's the pump in, pump out recirc valve. Over here on this side, we got everything. We got the doo-doo wipes, we got jackets, we got some ropes, all that good stuff, a little bit of extra camera equipment. And then as we move to the middle, we've got this center console storage. Now this part right here is pretty awesome to me because the center console storage, tons of room. I've got my remotes, I've got all different kinds of stuff in there, scissors, pliers. But one of the other things is you pull up at the back and you got the cooler. Now the cooler, the only thing that I do not like about this, it is not deep at all. And if you look, it's flimsy plastic. I don't know how long that's going to hold up. The plan with that too is I want to contact Avid and talk to them about this cooler system because I want to figure out what's under it. And if I can, I want to modify this without voiding any kind of warranty or anything like that to where I have a bigger cooler in the middle. And I don't really have to worry about it cracking, or if it does crack, you know, does Avid honor that warranty? Are they doing anything to prevent that thing from messing up? So that's the only thing that has concerned me completely with the boat is the cooler itself. But the location on it's nice. Now next, you know, you've got your storage for your co-angler to put their rods and stuff. It's got 3 tubes right here. I figure you probably fit about 8 rods. You put some of them in here, some of them up on here, and then run them the length of the boat with a nice strap. Now, you've got tons of storage under the seats. We got the life jacket, we got the Bubba scale, and it's just like that on the other side. So over here on the driver's side, I mean, I've got my life jacket, my Bubba Colon system, weigh-in bag, sunscreen. I mean, there's plenty of room there, plenty of cup holders, all that stuff. Now, right in this area, the only thing I would change, honestly, is just that cooler system. I would put a more heavy-duty cooler system in there, something that's not, I just don't like that flimsiness. Maybe, you know, put some support under it. If you can make it bigger, make it bigger. People like me, I mean, we're out on the water 10, 12 hours. I mean, you gotta have a lot of drinks. Now on the driver's side here, we went with the 12-inch Garmin 126 SV, and then you've got all your gauges, super nice console. You got a place to put your phone, hold your phone in it, wirelessly charges, all your switches and stuff, your key, and then, you know, your USB port, all that stuff you need to plug your GoPro up, plug your phone up, all that good stuff. Got your kill switch and all that stuff over here. And then right there is your valve for your live well. You know, you close it up, empty it out, and then, you know, your auto system for it. Then right here, we've got adjustable hot foot, and we've got the blinker trim, dual blinker trim. This one over here is for the jack plate. This one over here is for the actual trim on the motor. Console is just very nice. I really like the console. I don't know how good it's going to be at preventing wind and all that stuff. We'll figure that out once we get on the water. But one of the things that I opted in was right here. You pull this little tab back behind here, then you have some storage in here. Now this is the other thing. I don't know why Avid did this, but you know, I like having this little storage right here. It's a nifty little storage compartment, but you can pull this out and access all your wiring. Now this is the thing that kind of aggravated me a little bit. I look in here and all this fiberglass dust is in here, so I might have to clean all this up. I don't know why Avid didn't clean up their mess, but I know one thing: when I work on something, I want to make sure it's cleaned up. So that's one thing I wish they would have done, is just kind of cleaned up the fiberglass mess. So now the fun part, the tackle storage, rod storage, all that good stuff. So up here, you actually, I mean, it's a massive front storage box. We've got the lips right here, pull those up, and then, you know, you got your compression latch right there. And then, I mean, I was able to fit all my hard bait storage that I normally carry around, my hooks, all that good stuff in one spot. It's a really good system. I really like the storage here. There's a lot of storage right at the front. Now the next storage compartment that I'm using this for soft plastics. So it's got the compression latch on it also, or the shock on it. Got all my soft plastics in here, the ones that I'm going to use throughout the day. Keep them on top, right in the middle, and yeah, just super easy access. Because if I'm standing up here fishing, instead of walking back here like I did in my nitro, I can literally just turn around, bend over, and get what I need and go right back to fishing without having to worry about throwing rods in the water and all that stuff. Now the other cool thing is right here on this side, it's just a storage compartment, okay? And you know, keep my net, I've got my throw cushion, all my safety equipment, all that stuff in there, spinner baits, buzz baits, line, reels, all that stuff. And I mean, it's it's a massive storage unit. Garmin box right up there from a live scope. And you know, one of the cool things is, if you notice, these doesn't open to the outside, they open straight up, okay? That's one of the reasons that I was going to choose a Falcon, is because of how wide Falcons are and the way the boxes open up like this instead on the outside. Because if I need to get in that compartment and I don't want my rods to go this way like they typically do, like trying to go over the side of the boat, I can lift that straight up. My rods are going to come up with it and stay in place, and then I can set it back down and we're good to go. So on this side right here, we've got the actual like rod compartment, and you know, it opens up the exact same way. It opens straight up just like that, and then you've got all your rod storage. I got all my rod storage in here, anchor light, yellow tech stick. I mean, there's plenty of room in here. It's got the mega tube up front. These neoprene sleeves that are on my rods doesn't necessarily like to go up in there. You know, I don't know if I'd take it out or do anything different, but you know, maybe I just need to get rid of a few rods. But either case, it fit every single one of my rods, and it's got plenty of room in this area. The whole front area, there is tons of room. Now, walking up front right here, we've got the Minn Kota Ultrex. So we do not have the Lowrance Ghost, and I didn't go with the Garmin Force because I didn't like the whole Bluetooth. I didn't like the whole Bluetooth thing because I don't know, it just seemed finicky, so I just didn't worry about it. I went with the tried and true Ultrex. One of the things that I did is my Raptor anchor remotes. It's got the actual like mountain fob thing. I just took one of the screws out right here on the recessed foot pedal and then mounted it right here, so I can actually just pop my remote in there when I'm fishing. When I'm out, I can pop the remote out. Then we've got another Garmin 126 SV up here, rigged up to the LVS 34 live scope right here. I mean, up down trim system. I mean, recessed bow lights, or I say recessed, but you know, built-in bow lights is what I mean. But the whole 9 yards, everything's ready to go. Another cool thing is, you guys who film like I do, you've got this track all the way down the side of it, so you know you can mount your camera equipment and stuff like that, slide it all the way up and down the boat. They've got the crappie system, you know, where you can run 3 seats. Comes with recessed rod straps, the boat buckle. You know, I like those a lot. It seems like a great investment, you know, with the warranties and stuff like that. I mean, it just seems like a great investment. Aluminum boats has come a long ways. There's some things that I wish this Avid had that, you know, my Nitro had, that I become very comfortable with. You know, one of the things is super simple stuff like the trash can, the deep cooler, and you know, more tool holders and stuff like that besides the one up front. I don't necessarily like tool holders up front, simply because I look at it as shrapnel. You know, maybe you hit a big wave or something, you're going pretty fast on the water, then I have to worry about back of the boat Brad taking a pair of scissors to the chest or to the forehead or something like that. So, you know, that kind of worries me. But, you know, other than that, I mean, as far as how big the boat is, how wide it is and stuff, all the storage components and stuff like that, this is a very, very good aluminum boat, in my opinion, just without putting it on the water for the price. Now, some things may change when I put it on the water, you know, but as far as without putting it in the water just yet, which I'm going to get that video to you guys, that'll be the next video after this one. Get it broke in, we're going to hit some waves, we're going to test everything out and make sure this boat, I doesn't expect it to ride like, you know, a 2005 or 2000 to 2002 Ranger that old Forest Wood built. You know, I don't expect it to ride like that. But if it does, that is a big deal for an aluminum boat. It looks like a flat bottom. It's not a flat bottom, it's actually a modified V. One of the things I didn't show you, got like this steel keel, or this aluminum keel that runs all the way down the center of the boat that really looks like it should displace water and stuff. I think this boat is going to ride really well for it to be an aluminum boat. But, you know, just walking around it, looking at all this stuff, like I said, the only thing I would change, I would just add a garbage can to it. I'd make the cooler deeper, if you can possibly make the cooler deeper, which is one of the reasons I'm going to reach out to Avid. Now, one of the things that I heard in a couple different videos and seeing some stuff on some forums and stuff like that is people had a hard time contacting the people at Avid. I don't know if this was like during COVID or something like that, but I've reached out to them twice. We've got somebody on the phone both times that I've reached out. They were very helpful and stuff. And here's the thing, Avid, if there's somebody there at the factory that's watching this video, I'm not critiquing every little thing. I promise I'm not. It's just I like to give my audience and your consumer, what could be your consumer, my honest opinion and things that I would do personally. So the only things that I would change on the boat is, you know, bigger cooler system, trash can. You gotta have a trash can, in my opinion. Add some tool holders and stuff. And the only thing is, you know, fiberglass console, I pull that lid off and I look down in there and there's fiberglass dust everywhere. Got to clean that up. I mean, that's just kind of, you know, hey, take it how you want to take it, but not trying to be rude or anything, but make a mess, clean it up. Either way, guys, I really appreciate you dropping by. I hope you like the boat. I expect to like it. I'm hoping it'll be a 15, 20 year boat. You know, I hope it's something that, you know, we get to do a lot of filming out of, a lot of work on it. I hope we have no problems out of it, and I don't think we will. But if we do, I'll definitely let you guys know. But either way, guys, I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit that like button. It's a great way to help support the channel. Subscribe down below. I got you covered every week when it comes to bass fishing. Comment. Let me know what you think about the boat. Let me know what you think about other aluminum brands, or what boat are you running and why. You never know. You may be able to help somebody get the boat of their dreams. See you guys next time.